I've called this gathering to rekindle an age-old brotherhood. If that rings a bell, smash that subscribe button, because you know the vibe we're on right now. Kanye's back on his mission, shedding light on the shadowy corners of celeb life. You know when Kanye's ready to dish the dirt, he never holds back. He's notorious for calling out celebs and unveiling the madness they get up to off-camera. And right now, his sights are locked on Drake. For ages, Kanye and Drake have been at odds, ever since Kanye charged Drake with sneaking around with his then-wife, Kim Kardashian. Now, it seems Kanye's poised to retaliate by blowing the lid off Drake's fling with Hollywood mogul Lucian Grainge. Kanye's not just stopping the accusations. He's threatening to release audio of Clive slapping Drake's behind at Diddy's mansion during that infamous dance-off. It's chaotic and classic Kanye chaos at that. So grab your teacups. We're toasting to the rascals, the jerks, all of them. We're diving in. This drama cuts deep for Drake. It's as if he's made a pact with the devil to stay on my bad side as part of his divine mission to defy me. Wow. If you thought the feud between Drake and Kanye had cooled off, take a seat. Kanye's made it crystal clear. Their beef is alive and well, and friendship is off the table. Moreover, he's spilling how Drake keeps his skeletons in the closet, backed by none other than the supposed sugar daddy of the stars, Lucian Grainge, allegedly the CEO of Universal Music Group. Word on the street is Lucian Grainge is everyone's sugar daddy. He gets around. Now for those out of the loop, Kanye and Drake's rivalry has deep roots, beginning when Kanye accused Drake of an affair with Kim. It turned ugly fast, especially when Drake dropped hints in his track, In My Feelings. Remember Kiki? Do you love me? Are you riding? Kanye's convinced it was all about him and that the affair was real. During his Drink Champs interview, Kanye recounted confronting Drake about it. I mean, I know him, but it was like, you acted like it was true. You got lyrics like Hidden Hills, Give Your Wife the Chills. That's low. That's hiding the hand that threw the stone. That talk actually happened. It ended with Kim saying she couldn't even listen to that song anymore. Like, we never really hashed it out. I was like, but did you ever DM her? What about everything else surrounding it? It's not just about the act. It's the thought, the anticipation. That's what we live in, the briefest moments of our life. Their fallout from this rumored affair was epic. But on December 9th, 2021, Kanye and Drake seemed to bury the hatchet at the Free Larry Hoover benefit concert aimed at promoting prison and sentencing reform in the U.S. However, the peace was short-lived. They were at each other's throats again soon after. Years later, Kanye is still clinging to that grudge. In a recent tell-all with The Download, he claimed Drake sold his soul for fame to the industry bigwigs, like Lucian Grainge, supposedly. Are you not pumped? We were so hyped. But it's a lot to digest. You liked people. Once, you and Drake were even neighbors. That was hardly my choice. All right, we were tight once. He was like a little brother. From my point of view, I just needed something for my stress. A neck massage or something. Yeah, after the Hoover concert, the world thought we were cool again. What happened next? I thought after that show, it crushed Drake's spirit. It's like he made a deal with the devil to oppose me, like it was his divine duty to challenge me. Incredible, right? But Kanye didn't just leave it there. He went further, touching on Drake's secret dealings with Lucian, calling Lucian his baby daddy. Drake's got himself a high-rolling sugar daddy, goes by the name of Lucian. Yeah, all his hits, all that streaming money. Lucian's got his hands in it. And Lucian? He's deep in with those big bank rollers out of Africa, keeping things real smooth. Now, here's the straight tea. Kanye, he's always on the level, doesn't just throw words around. He's out here saying Lucian might just have orchestrated a hit on Diddy through the feds. Now think about it. Eddie Griffin was saying the same thing just weeks back. Said Lucian got the feds on Diddy after finding out Diddy had some incriminating tapes of him. It's like a blitzkrieg on Diddy's place. No heads up to the press. Nothing. Just storm in, all hush-hush, based on what we saw, those aerial shots of the raid. Clearly, someone big was pulling those strings, and Kanye's betting it's the head honcho of Universal Music Group himself, calling in those big favors. And Eddie didn't stop there. He claimed that Clive Davis and Lucian were trying to cover their tracks because they knew Diddy had them on tape, getting wild. They needed those tapes gone, so they set Diddy up to take the fall. Clive Davis, the big bad of Universal Music, putting Diddy right in the crosshairs. They threw him under the bus, told him, "You're on your own with this mess. We can't touch this." But Diddy, he's no fool. filmed every dirty deed. That's why the feds stormed in, to snatch those tapes before Diddy could use them for blackmail. That's my take on it. It's all kinds of messy. But the plot thickens with Lil Rod's lawsuit against Lucian Grainge and UMG, accusing them of backing Diddy's shady deals and even making a buck off it. According to Lil Rod, while kicking it with Mr. Combs, he found out Combs had cameras all over his pads, recording everyone. Lucian Grainge, Ethiopia hacked to marry him, celebs, execs, politicians, athletes, without them knowing. Capturing every wild party, every secret they wouldn't want out. And Combs? He thought he was untouchable with that kind of dirt on everyone. But when Lucian got wind of Lil Rod's claims, his lawyers hit back hard, denying everything, promising to make Lil Rod pay for dragging Lucian's name through the mud. Lil Rod, though he doubled down, updated his lawsuit to spill all on how deep Lucian was in this mess, even suggesting they were funneling cash to Combs for activities involving very young girls. Claimed all that dirty money got Lucian and UMG a nice fat cut of the profits. He went on to accuse them of dodging taxes on those millions they pumped into Combs' operations, just to keep milking those profits without getting caught by the feds. And Kanye, he's got more to say. Turns out Drake might just be neck deep in this filth with Lucian. Rumor has it, Drake's been partying it up with Lucian, caught on those same takes Diddy had. Kanye's even hinting he's got one of those tapes, and he'll leak it unless Drake steps up and makes a public apology. The fans are all over this, throwing shade, saying things like, "So Drake's tight with Lucian Grainge now. No wonder the industry's cold on him." Between Diddy, Drake, Lucian, Clive, they're all in hot water. Kanye's just laying it out, and we thought he was just stirring the pot. Drake's deep in it. Lucian's keeping him on a tight leash, not even letting him own his hits. Kanye, he's not just making noise, he's exposing truths. But what's your take? You think Lucian Grainge got Drake tripping over his own fame? Man, thinking about Drake out there, getting played. Man, shake that off. Drop your thoughts below. Then hit up the next video to stay in the loop.